then we jump into Dorit and Erica's FaceTime call. And Dorit does this very sly. I do not like it for Erica, but I do appreciate how she started it off by saying, like, is there something that I should know that, like, you know, that maybe you know? Like, she did it in such a smooth way to try to see if, like, to prod Erica instead of just outwardly saying it.
Right.
But I just didn't like her putting Erica in that position.
Who the hell tipped Dorit off?
Who do you think did it?
Production.
You think?
Okay.
It had to have been somebody. I don't know, because this just came out of nowhere. And she was
It
like,
did.
you think Kyle's been talking to people? I'm like, girl, who the hell told you?
Yeah.
It had to be, because it really did come out of nowhere.
It came out of left field.
And the people that were making the biggest deal about it would not tell her, which was
Right.
Dorit,
Garcelle.
which was Garcelle and Sutton. Yeah.
He can't Texas her.
He's texting.
That Texas takes me out.
Girl. So we then move on to the part of the episode that really matters. My number one question, which you had said earlier, well, it's not even a question, it's just a comment. Kyle just hanging out with anybody.
Now, how you talking about we met on Instagram? Kesha talking about let the rumors begin. Girl, ain't nobody talking about you with no damn Kesha.
Kesha don't even look like she shower.
Kyle, slide into my DM next. Let's go to the parties. I want to come.
Can you imagine? And then the real bullshit was, did you catch the gag when Kesha actually met with, when Kyle was introducing her to the girls, Kesha to the girls, and she was sweating Dorit, and she couldn't fucking believe
Kyle was looking, Kyle made a face like
what the fuck? Because, bitch, I told you in the car, the blonde one is the one I don't fuck with. Now you
exactly.
I already told you I don't fuck with her.
Exactly.
She was sweating at least. You look cute. I was like, oh, bitch, that's the worst. Bitch, you a op now. You will never go to another event with me.
Fact. And actually on the way there, when Sutton is in the car with Jennifer Tilly,
I didn't like that either.
I think this may be my least favorite scene of Sutton since she's been on the show. But just the part when she's in the car with Jennifer Tilly and she's basically saying like, oh, I'm nervous because Bo said I was weaponizing and I don't know what kind of energy she's going to give me. And then she jumps to her confessionals. She feels that Dorit is poisoning her perception with Bose, and that if Bose would give her the same amount of attention that she gives Dorit, then maybe she would understand where she comes from. I've never heard something so unaware. That was the most unaware statement known to man.
It's literally what Bo said. It's Delulu and what she say, psychosis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody has a better viewpoint of what's happening than a person that is fresh.
Who's new
into the situation.
Neutral, yeah.
When I have no history, like let's say I don't know you guys or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And I walk in and I see Danielle smack Jared.
Whoa.
That's all I see. I know that smacking is bad. So when I look at that situation, it's unacceptable that Danielle smacked Jared.
Right.
But then Danielle would say, you don't know the history. You don't know that he hit me last week. I don't need to know the history. All I know is that you hit him, and I think that's wrong. Mm-hmm. That's it. Okay. And that is what kind of what Bose is giving.
Yeah.
So we then pull up, everyone's meeting, Kesha's there. And then the first fucking thing out of Sutton's mouth is
weapon.
I don't want to weaponize you.
Now, and let me just put this little one because
girl.
Really had that. I mean, I was so annoyed by that entire conversation, from the word weaponize and the way they use that word. It was like attack. It's when they say attack. When you say, oh, you attacked me. When you think of it, that's what I thought weaponize. And I was like, this girl, I said, weaponize got the girls in a tizzy. Is she not understanding what she did? Does she not know the definition? And then what really almost threw myself off the damn couch was when she proceeded to say, and Sutton implied how well Bo spoke about
eloquence. She called her eloquence.
You speak so eloquently, and when you already know how I feel with a person who is not of my color, my nationality, telling me how I enunciate and how elegant you speak. You articulate your words. Well, what do you want me to talk like? A goddamn bank robber?
And did Garcelle hear her say that? Was Garcelle around?
They were off. They were off to the side.
They
were
The
off
closest
to the
person,
side.
the closest person to that whole situation was Dorit, because Dorit's back was to Sutton's back, very close. Danielle, that was one of my biggest notes about that interaction. That pissed me off to no avail. But what I will say that really kind of that was really interesting to me is that how Bose can keep her composure and still eat the girls up.
Oh, she ate her
She
up.
said, I didn't like that word. And she said, well, what do you mean? And then she goes in to explain why she used the word. And with the physical imagery, you like explaining it from point A to point B. Sutton couldn't say shit.
Sutton was not
And
ready.
then that's when she
Was not ready.
But then Sutton went back and was like, well, I can use big words too.
Girl.
Listen,
Shut up, girl.
this is like, let me tell you something. Bose is giving me what I wanted Garcelle to give.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, there is not one girl on that show, especially Sutton, who is not self-made.
Right.
You are not going to be able to go toe-to-toe with someone like Bose.
Right.
Bose said it. This ain't what you want. She said it in
She
the
said this is not
confessional.
what you
This is
want.
not what you want. And then to do that passive aggressive thing and say, you know, you speak well.
Yeah.
That
Eloquently. And then when she proceeded to say, well, I can use big words too. And I'm just like, and Bose is looking at her like, and Bose is the girl that all the black girls want to be in corporate, but we just go home and just chuck it up. She's the girl that really will eat up to no end. And that white lady just stood there like she had 8 heads. Like she was so mortified from that conversation because she knew that was an eat up. You know, when they play dumb sometimes, Sutton loves to play dumb in certain aspects. But at that point, she didn't play dumb. She was like, oh shit, let me back up out of here. And you saw she kind of gracefully kind of scurried on away. She got up out of there, didn't she? We never
She
saw her
did.
after that. Until
and I also want to make another point just about the word weaponized. She did not like she didn't like the word violate and she didn't like the word weaponized. Both of those words were used properly and correctly in both of those situations.
Right.
Just because you don't like that they're being used against you, when you are violating someone and when you are weaponizing someone's situation or trauma against them, those are the proper words to use.